All right. Right here on Friday, St. Patrick's. Oh, I mean, even that. Uh, this is pretty. I think that's pretty huge. Um, the logo, the cross, landmark, and Long Beach Ocean Boulevard, Pine Street. And so I have it right now. I just got it right now this week. These are it's like a golden pot. A lot of that stuff is like, again, we already have work from California and now in Las Vegas, the Palm. So again, it's just one of those things that it's one of those things where usually like a couple or a family or friend, that's a party that you can see that celebration is really it is. Excited about St. Flores this year. There's an event for this. These are everything I could do myself, but because now the partner, again, that is so massive. You know that the happiness is the ingredients of. I never change really. It's the same person in the family. Um, Now St. Patrick's, I know a lot of people that are partying, they're doing this stuff here. Beautiful women. That is Adam and Eve, and wow. But again, it gets more high. But you're not controlling about what the knowledge of saints. You know. So that's what I'm saying. That you know, so many smoking blunts already. It's like wow. But you're pretty much survivor. You're trying to. This is the way to do it. If I Bible thumper, or if no, this is the way to do that, or how to. If we could, you'll calculate a UFO or any kind of legacy of a revolution. Um, these are. If it was the military and revolution, it would be against the atheists. It would be a priest with soldiers from the revolutions. Okay. It doesn't know if it's a lot of atheists within the government in Mexico, the army, so we don't know how much percentage and how much it is. Okay, same thing right now. Police and they'll have this and that. A lot of that is it's not atheist really. It's more native. When you're native in Mexico, it's always going to know tell it to the top basically. So it doesn't really about. I'm sure in Koreans they would say that they control the whole land, the church, basically. That's how pretty much it, in Mexico. Now, at least they have a little power that they control even the police and military. Now, over here, you see that. Okay? They'll drive about what our land is, you know? Now, look at the Masons, look at the Irish. Okay? Again, they're always doing something at those times when the psychology, they're always, it used to be, oh yeah, but they're always oppressed. But what are you controlling anything from in the land over here? When they used to, I guess, in North Ireland, I don't know why they want the power there. They some have some land, but they know the law, the police, I guess. Again, it'll take the Masons to another country. Lindsay tried to say that bring to Mexico, in Mexico dominate, but they're doing that thing. Okay, it's that the wife from the monarch. Okay, so Saint Patrick, if you look at the knowledge, I mean, it looks Irish, right? And so that, but that's even before um, what century that was. But they're still here. They're still here. They're still, and so that's the thing is that at the bottom line, I mean, they'll have to figure out something right away. When they used to power, when they used to be like, have steel, they have some nuke like that. But at the same time, they have equipment about the same time. They got more nukes. Complete denomination, destroy. Okay, but you'd have to know that uh, you have to have leaders to say like what I say right now. Hey, look, perfect in St. Patrick's. We get the Saints again. Okay, only pretty much on this time. How many 100 years, centuries? That's the whole like a morale compass of human try to what's the best way to do it? Well, more Christ and obviously like let's say the Saint, the Irish, and then let's say the Mexico, they'll be like, oh, they're jealous, or we have, let's say, protected or something like that, in the way that I have in the Vatican, their corruption. Okay, so it's like at this point, it's a profession to say, oh, what is it like that? Come on, um, it's crazy. Um, so I think what's going on is that it's a new generation. Basically, they don't want to do this or that, include the whole thing. I mean, you get depression. You get kind of sad about, oh, if we make some money, but again, there's always have to push. I have to always, but you know the corruption, and you know what I'm saying. Within this mix again. Oh, they do it again. Anything else? They don't really control really. As soon as you get really so much money and mishmash, there's only pretty much insiders, only the big time, and they'll get pretty much same kind of thing. It'll be gonna be bankruptcy, it's kind of thing. A little bit like that. The products that they're saying that they're reporting the report is possible. You know, there's a lot of corporations. You know, and so it's very. I mean, I've done that before. To go to the stocks and go to the 10K. Oh, I got this one. They're significant. They're doing this now. Yeah, in any business, you know. But again, it's always, even World War III. There you have insiders below sea, probably from the China. Computers. Oh, everybody knows that. They'll connect all the communication, more powerful, I guess, and they'll connect it. They hack, basically. They want to connect it, the whole thing, and even the currency and connect it like that. But it's already online. PayPal, how much embezzled. So it's like a little bit a lot from the Tesla when you start. Yeah, well, I was trying to bait PayPal another client. Yeah, a lot of volume, and oh, there's a lot of things going. I'm saying there's big time business. Can't miss in that. You know, can't miss in that. But they're just disciplined. There's a disciplined businessman. They don't give that much truth. You know. But the bottom line, having it is basically very politics. Uh, Now, if it's too much this, they'll censor. They'll, the saints, and not in the time. Look at that. They're not really, you know. Yeah, they're just trying to censor. That's it. Christ, we should support more. You know. So, to me, it is a good a day that with a girlfriend we're partnering, and she tells me do this. It's a lot of work. Okay, do that. Reading all that. Boom. All right. Got to buy brand new one. It's like boom. The power. It's already in public. Here it is. You can look at that. Business never missing that. Any kind of new young generation that come out here, that's for massive. That is the best partner. Now, and employ people like this, very intellectual people, women that understand to really pump it up. At this level, these are levels that it goes like this, like an investor. I've always, my dream and everybody, if they come over here, yeah, and that's the thing is I knew about banking. Once you research, look at that, there's no risk really. There's online, and you could actually they could do it anonymous. That's possible. It's able to without anonymous. They could do that. But she went public. That's big time for me. She was quiet. I don't do this, that, the other, too. Well, it's really the passport. This, it's like, wow, all right, get so fucking, you're right. It's just, that's my whole thing. No one nobody ever has. Imagine if a lot of people, I don't do that because of white people, they're doing that. You're crazy. Come on. People understanding that you don't want a new joy. Otherwise, want. Simple things, even rainbow. The parks, football. It's like, get excited. I'm going to the gym right now. I was about to go there, but she caught a word. I was, all right. Because it's true. Whatever the boss, she said that this is ASAP in a business. I could, yeah, the football, yeah. What's this time? And so, you know, made some pictures and my mother and even a picture like this. This is something that any kind of bright light to come on. Boom, it's just look. Do you believe that? I was born to believe. What the hell are you talking about? And they're just trying to plan their plaza. There's the best one, I guess. They're gonna be rich. Uh, the pot, the golden pot, knowledge. You have to know, understand. If you don't communicate, you know about Christ. At least a conversation, St. Patrick, even probably learn, even read more about it because I don't have much. There was a shepherd. There was a lot of. It's like a slave, and he had to come back, and he has to know the truth and comes back. That's a long process, So everybody has to depend what we're having, and because now the technology and eventually, in the future, it's going to be more stronger, more disciplined. You depend on all this. Boom, this is the real truth. Look at that, Otherwise, they like to erase the devil. Boom, they don't know the truth. Well, you can get the truth now. We're brilliant. You have much more income, wealth. You hook up a lot of people. That's how life of society, any kind of town. Teenagers to train like that. These are not much guidance, just instinct. You're just that's how it is. But anybody, human boys, they want to communication and being like this. Will learn. You be the boss of it. It's kind of like an alpha. Yeah, Sometimes you go outside, omega. He said Jesus Christ was the alpha omega. Omega. Yeah. Sometimes I look, it said depression, I had a beer. See that? You have to know that. If it's too, I sort of dizzy like that. It's possible. And there's depression, it can be very bad in one night, just like that. Now it's completely, you see, it's wow, it's even a companion, just that knows that. Strive of even that business that you have to push it anyway. That's part of that business. It'll be always thing like that, so secure. I know that. I got a medical doctor. Uh, but you have to push and knowing about stroke and prevent and just can't like that, go to sleep. Very minimal now. No liquor, just go a beer, go to sleep. My first beer, see that kind of like I was just kind of it's how she talks to also. Maybe like what's now it's like Facebook will come back again. If it's different, then we could actually, so many things. But again, she'd have to know, okay, but there has a lot of you want to, know these are blossoms. Okay. You don't know, but it's always going to be good. That's the thing is that more, the risk was different. Let's say, like for example, new apartment or a new car, just that, So she wants to, I think, right away. So I think the banking, it's like an angel. You could actually do that just for a gift, like that. Wow, that's with no taxes. Report, I have to go. Hey, this if it works. I go to the Social Security medical, and then what I gotta do? But like I said, it's when I get at 1,500 my labor. And that's the con. These are things already. I don't want to get dizzy. I'll get dizzy because if she took gone. Hey, you could even suicide things like that. It's called devastating. But don't even think like this. You do high and get drunk. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I'm gonna. That happened in the heart already. It's just diligence and that's it. You know. So I have another thing from Secrets of Digital Banking. We know which one. This one. Get in the membership. If I go through like that, they just you got to get the membership a little bit. Part of that wealthy bowl is not just it's almost merged and goes. Eventually, you got a website, a new memberships, a new advanced membership. That's economic. It'll be like can never decay as long as the membership pay that. You know, there's betters. That way, we the truth, get the little tips, the consulting, and so that's a new business which I knew was going to be. I knew that the revolution and this is the one. She's like a hero, like a Joa. She's the one. Boom! Wow, your eyes so very like an actress, a very spirit of a of move that is a rare of something because it's always possible. Because I was this time rare, you know that, and that's perfect if it works, you know. But it's like I said, it's almost perfect. Never had even if he's gone, but it's just a knowledge and just the words are completely perfect, you know. So it's like sometimes we need a. I have clients. Usually, I have just from a client. That's how I get excited to work. You know, if I don't work, it's like I got to do one more time again. So, but I already had already. Just got it one more time. Christ is always forgiven every day. How it is, but you got to do it. Hey, this is the perfect. You know, Vegas, the Raiders. They do a lot of contract that, but they're not. You know, eventually, but it's part of that where the training psychology come out here and say everybody wants a game. She used to be, but I'm sure they'll come back again. You know, and so that's the crisis of sanctuary retreat. Okay, the palms with who? The colores. Okay, and so my anything like this, it's like a band, American band company. Doesn't try to, you know, but you're solid or anything like a tribe. It's this is St. Flores, okay? They'll try to hack you. They always say, yeah, okay, yeah. They're just the powerful valley, the Hollywood, the Asian, and the Jewish, and they'll do Nicaragua. They'll fucking do something. He already caught these guys. They'll be going to prison. They're doing that. Okay, so. It's opposite what I am. I mean, I'm German, Mexican. I like to this. I don't like to get in my stuff. And they eventually, you know, you have to get the heart of that stuff. The heart is that they try to be. No, I'm above. Okay, I already told you before. There's just the power from the church, just corruption, just like Florencia when they used to have a good, famous family. I guess until you have a big family like. Communicate anyone. It's like me. It's like this. It could be like this. Only that. Only the truth. Can you get the family and say, hey, this, that, the other. This is, come on. Fair is always and never advertise, never to separate. It's always join the truth. So, I'm just preparing to have my own thing. I was like, okay, I'm going to win all the time. It's just that kind of that. At the point like that. Only have strength. Strength is just mix of this. This is not Christ. Okay. You don't need 5 minutes, all that stuff. So that's a little St. Patrick. St. Patrick's like this. St. Flores. And all the Flores and all the people like us. You know, we're like a saint. Know the truth, you'll be advanced and know the truth, you understand that? plan what we're saying with us, and that's what we're against. Okay, so we'll look at that, and there's a lot of that American. They even force to get dizzy. I got another basketball football, another club. They're always partying. Okay, I gotta do the party. I'm getting tired, dude. Sometimes you don't feel good. You're like kind of tired a little bit. But you always, anybody wants to go to a party with our party that I'm creating, like my company. That's so, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and so, say, Patrick, we could do that in a new restaurant. And one of the sayings is just stellar. It's just, boom, it's just more, you know? And so, the saying is attractive. That if not, what are we doing that? It's just, you don't have, who's the original over here? Who's going to bring over the channel coming here, the hub? Okay? That's just a normal thing. I mean, Irish, he's even a foreigner. We love that, but it's it. He support Mexico. But we have to know more. Hello, this is Mexico. We can go this with us. Not to always see their strength, though. They're powerful. Just the East Coast and up over here. It's just an our department. They even support it, but they don't give the knowledge where they should be like that, really. I am really a fire department, though, past investigation and all this. Doesn't mean that, oh, this is the best. What do you mean the best? That's it. They're always trying to, you know what I'm saying? What are you going to cry? Forget about that. I mean, what about just the cries and saints and having good times and doing the pueblos we should be? If our spirit, we're against basically atheists that are not really supporting. That's it. In our near from our spirit. So no can against Spanish, something like that. We've already done that before in 14. I mean, we're just one of the independent. We already had the revolution in 20th century. So, so I think the time now is this plan because now we're winning. Just gotta get the economic. That's it. Look at the nightmare they're fucking all that shit. Fucking shit, man. It's like you gotta plan a big to never touch any of your hospital, fucking kidnapping, fucking backside, try to kill. They were all doing that shit. Yeah. These fucking evil murders, man, everywhere. Percentage over here in the hospital, then the police. They're just fucking savage and they don't give a fuck what's going on. Until you have a respect and recognize any kind of, even all the fucking politicians, they're piece of shit. Everybody knows that. Only the real audio. You know the craft. You know about the skills. You forget about that. I have this is my credentials. Don't even say anything here, fucking yet. And that's it. Okay. I'll do this. Hit the clicks and like whatever you're fucking doing. That's like a bunch of people like that. Okay. So it's over. Okay. So just want to know that. We'll have a new City of Florida, Bravo, something like that. And veteran American, always put that one time. And these are always simple, like, boom, boom, never get the fucking, this is a murder fucking thing. The East are killing people and they're born like that. Yeah, have a good time, huh? Have more drugs and poison, fucking, yeah, almost, if they're alive, okay, you're loved like a devil and shit. Yeah. So the strength is not from that devil. Strength is from Christ. Let me know this one.